Sup gamers, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. It's Silver. Last time, we went back to Colony 9 and helped some people turn their lives around. And got the ability to create gems whenever we want with our new mobile furnace. This time, I'm obviously back in Colony 6 because there's something that I want to... There's one final line of quests that I wanted to take care of before we head out, you know, past Toro Marsh. And that involves... He's gone. That involves Satata here. Ah, young friends come to see old friend Satata. I want you to do a favor for a dead man. Could you go into more detail? That is not something you would ever say when a dead person pops up. I like to hear too. My brother Pon was killed in the Mechon attack, but Satata can't find his keepsake. Satata thinks it is in room Atharon hidden. Can friends get it? Satata would go himself, but my Nopon feet are failing me. Will friends help an old Nopon? It's no good if it's locked away in some stuffy old room. Friends sound like older version of Hum Hum Juju. Friend, understand this old Nopon. It's as if memories of my brother Pon are disappearing. Satata's younger brother. We get 700 experience, and we have to find the mushroom cap from the mining base. The keepsake is a mushroom cap. It doesn't suit me, before you ask. But brother Pon used to wear it all the time. Now go get it already. No problem, leave it to me. Yes, I too will give it my all. Yeah. The game just outright gives us the location of it. It's in the mining base. And we can just skip travel right there, because Definitive Edition makes everything easy. To be fair, I don't think that's a problem in the least bit, especially for this. Alrighty. We got exactly what we needed. Here you go, Satata. Friends found the keepsake. Thank you, thank you. On behalf of my brother Pon, thank you. The cat was very sad. Of course, my brother Pon was an idiot and a fool. But my brother Pon was a very loving all the same. Satata does miss him. I'm glad everything worked out. Excellent job, Shulk. You're really growing up fast. Really? That means a lot coming from you. I won't let you down. Thank you, young friends. Satata can't thank you enough. And we're just going to go ahead and get our rewards from that. Doing the Iron Series. And he has another quest for us. Let's see what it is. Satata needs your help. Friends know the keepsake from my dear idiot brother Pon. Sounds like you've got a problem. Satata needs you to lay it to rest with him and his lovely wifey Pon. That's the best way to honor memory of my brother Pon. Are you sure you don't want it? You know, to remember him by? You're a sweet young hum-hum. But do not worry yourself, Satata already has half of it. You have half of it? Well, if that makes you happy. It does. My half-cap plan is brilliant. Go to Makna Forest, to a place where you can see the Great Falls. It is Twee Nopon custom to throw object of sentimentality into falls. Rest in peace, we get jungle shoes and 850 experience for this. Makna Forest is where we're headed next, so that's why I wanted to grab this now. This is my last act for my brother Pon. No problem, leave it to me. Yep, let's do our best, guys. If anyone grazes their knee, I'll be here to patch them up. Thanks, Charla. We'll be counting on you. Chuck it as hard as you can, you hear me? Thank you and good luck. We get the mushroom cat. And yes, we can do all that now. And we will be making our way towards Makna Forest this time. However, there's actually a couple more things that I would like to do. Something that we technically could have done as early as our first trip to Bionis Leg, but we haven't because we haven't, you know, met any of the requirements for it yet. So, we're going to head to Bionis Leg, and I think I want to head towards Ragwell Bridge North. So, north of Ragwell Bridge North, we have a heart-to-heart up ahead. And, if I'm not mistaken, yep, we can view it. What visions may bring. Hey, Shulk, what's it like being able to see the future? It's kind of hard to explain. If I had to describe it, it's like I'm being made to watch a dream. A dream, huh? That's one strange power. Tell me, Charla, what do you think of my power? I wish I had it. If I had your power, maybe I could have saved Colony 6. I can see why that would mean a lot to you. You might have even been able to save Gato. Yeah, but honestly, the more I think about it, the more I realize none of this could have been helped. And your power kept Juju safe. I'll always be grateful for that. Yeah, but that was a close one. I'm glad we got to him in time. Otherwise, there could have been a future where Juju didn't make it. Thank goodness for your visions. If you have a vision, it means you can save someone's life. I feel like a stronger person when I'm around you. That's kind of you to say. Thank you, Charla. But what is it? I can't see everything. Sometimes the visions are quite hazy. And even when I've seen the future, I can't always change it. Are you talking about what happened to Fiora? Yeah. I'm also worried about what's going to happen to Bionis. I've hardly been able to see anything. If only my power wasn't so limited. Don't be so hard on yourself. You've saved us how many times now? Yeah, I guess I have. Thanks, Charla. But I still wish I could master my power a bit better. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. I'll support you all the way. That was a nice little heart-to-heart, and it looks like Shulk and Charla got to blue affinity with that heart-to-heart. So that's nice. Looks like chain attacks between these two are going to be a lot better now. However, this isn't the only one I want to view. Oh no. As if viewing the first heart-to-heart for the first time since our first entry into Tephra Cave wasn't great enough, there is another one that we can view now. It is here in the refugee camp. And we need Rhine and Charla in the party. Looks like Charla's getting a lot of attention this time. So, what's on Rhine's mind? Can I tell you something? When I heard you call Juju Kid, it made me smile. It did? I thought you were gonna shout at me or something. No, actually, when you got angry at Juju, it reminded me of Gato. That's why it made me smile. Ah, so it's about Gato. Hey, between me and Gato, who would win in a fight? This is tough. You by a whisker. I knew it! Me all the way, baby! Yeah, that thick head of yours could withstand anything. Thick head? Oi! What, did I say something wrong? I was joking, Rhine. Don't be so serious all the time. You said it's only because of my thick head. That's one reason. I didn't say it was the only reason. Then, what else have I got? You have dignified qualities. Dignified qualities? What do you mean by that? Come on, Charla, tell it to me straight. How can I put this? You're like a father figure. A father figure? Yeah, and I thought maybe you'd be Juju's father one day. Hang on, if I'm Juju's dad, that makes Charla my daughter. And that ain't right at all. Wait, you didn't believe me, did you? Gotcha. What? No, of course not. Haha, nice one. Make me laugh, Rhine. You're so red in the face I could swear you and Gato are related. Really? I guess that almost sounds like a compliment. I like chatting with you, Rhine, and I'm glad I met you as well. Sure, me too, Charla. Wow, Rhine and Charla reached blue affinity as well. It is like the blue affinity club here. Meanwhile, Dunban has a lot of work of, Dunban has a lot. And I mean a lot of catching up to do if we got this far with Charla in this short amount of time. But anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to do here. We're off to the Statue Summit because we are going to be moving past Satoral Marsh this time. Before we do move on past Satoral Marsh, I do want to go ahead and go over the Collectopedia. Off screen, I went and collected the blue turnip. This thing eluded me for so long. I hate this stupid collectible dating all the way back to my first playthrough when it took me like nearly 3.5 hours just to find this thing. If you're having trouble finding it like I did, it's most commonly found at the Sororal statues, as well as the Basin Cave, which is where one of the Radiants was found, the one near the waterfall. So, with that in mind, let's enter it. The Cute Parsnip, Poisonous Gourd, and the Humming Cabbage. You get Nopple gear. Nice. For the flowers, we have the Sunflower Rogue. Merry Coronation. Sways joyfully even when there's no wind. A perfect ornamental plant. I'm wondering what one would call a coronation that was a flower. The Ether Rose. The white petals are lovely to look at, but its stench keeps creatures away. Orb Daisy. This black-petaled flower is widely known for its medicinal properties. And the one that I got from the Colony 6 Collectopedia, the Forget-You-Not. The Jungle Shoes for that. A flower of celebration used at weddings, a symbol of constancy. The Chimera Rabbit, a rabbit with a mousy face, very furry and eminently huggable. Who wouldn't say that about a chimera? The Venom Platypus, a black-furred venomous platypus. Happily swims in poisoned swamps. Yeah, that doesn't sound dangerous enough for us to keep in our pocket. The Humming Cat. A cat with hot mottled red paw pads. It meows in pleasing harmonies. Okay. The Mystery. A form of timber unique to Satoral. It's rough, so it needs to be sanded. The Lemon Stone. If you break it, make it a golden liquid with a delicate lemon taste comes out. The Feather Leaf, a furry leaf from which they make bedclothes. Water Logs, a black log that's constantly damp, as if it has been soaked in water. And the Wool Rock. We get this completed, we get the Nopple nice. A rod covered in black fur. It can be shorn to make blankets. This explains why we needed those two for bedding, for the bedding side quest. The Blue Gear Shard. Sharp Shard. Somebody could have their eye out with that. And the Rumble Part. A white part that beats a constant rhythm. Puts you in a singing mood. And we get a Strength up 2 gem for that. That's always good to have. The Pauper's Cup. I found this one too freaking often. Dunban fretted over what to call this. An overly tiny cup of obscure usage. Happy Carnival. Ryan was laughing when he named this weird liquid that chimes when stirred. And the Dawn Dice. Ryan named this while daydreaming. Pretty dice made of red stone. We get a Haste 2 gem for this. That guarantees us haste. And for completing Satoral Marsh, the Panther Top. A nice piece of equipment to have for sure. Also, ignore this other page in the Collectopedia. It has no use to us right now, but it will come in handy for us later. Oh, believe me. This page will be filled. And it will be glorious. But until then, I think we're about ready to enter. But before we do, I think I'm going to go ahead and change my equipment out real quick. Alrighty, here's what everyone is looking like so far. Shulk is looking really good in his giant list of agility up gems and his quick step and strength. But also, looking really nice in the jungle attire, minus, his pants. Dunban is mostly unchanged. A lot of the equipment that I currently have right now is either just better on Shulk or it's just not great. Sharla is looking about the same. I gave her the Journey Diadem just because it gives Ether up 3, which is really good for Sharla in particular. So it'd be nice getting more heals off. Or rather, just better heals in general. And Ryan, well, he's mostly the same too. I didn't exactly realize how obsolete a lot of the equipment we get here is, but that's just kind of what it looks like. Anyway, I think we're ready to move out. See ya, Satoral Marsh. And looking into this area, things are really unsettling.
What is this place?
It's giving me the creeps.
At a guess, I'd say we're inside the Bionis. What is it, Shulk?
Oh, nothing. It's just that it feels like the Bionis isn't really dead.
Huh?
Wait a minute, Shulk. If the Bionis starts moving around, things won't look good for us. Let's just keep moving. Right.
With that out of the way, we have one of the most unsettling areas in the entirety of Xenoblade Chronicles. This is Bionis Interior. This is a area in and of itself, and it even has its own Collectopedia page, but there are no item orbs here, which is really weird. In addition, we're in a lung. We should also be able to see something over there that should definitely confirm Shulk's theory. That, through that little thing up there, is the Bionis heart. Yeah, this place is really creepy. We have what looks to be a bunch of cells just floating about. This place is definitely gonna piss off like some biologist somewhere. And apparently we have what looks to be a Nopon just jumping around a really weird yellow liquid. I don't think I want to go in there. I never expected to see anyone else in this place. You want to go up to the top. Wait where water whooshes up. It'll shoot you really, really high. Well, that we shall. I guess we have no choice. Choice in the matter. So, seems like we're gonna be going up. We're gonna come on up here. How far up did it exactly send us? Wow, that is actually really high up. Wow, I never once thought to look down from this place, but yeah, this is where it drops us off at. Okay, well, we are more or less done here. We can see our objective right past us. And well, it seems like the light at the end of the tunnel is nearby that we can't really see, so it seems like we're finally out.
Face Nemesis. Your frame is complete. All that remains is the soul transfer. That damage. Does a weapon exist that can melt face armor? How?
Lady Vinaya, Master Egil wishes to see you.
Understood. Tell him I will see him when this face is complete.
Acknowledged.
I have fulfilled my duty. You and only you can bring about a new age on Makonis. No, the entire world. My mistress, Lady Mayneth.
Yeah.